Good evening. The word of the day is defeated. I had a doctor's appointment today. I go about every 6 months because I'm type 2 diabetic. And every time I go, they do blood work. I've come to expect it. I know that I can't eat anything the night before. So when I go, they can draw my blood and do all the blood work they want to do with it. And then I get a report on it. Now, folks, every time someone has tried to draw blood from me, they usually have a tough time if they do it in my arm right here. Either arm you want to try, they have trouble with it. When I was about 19 or 20 years old, I had surgery to raise up my eyelids because my eyelids drooped, and I watched the lady stick me 4 times before she got any blood out of my arm. I was sitting there watching her thinking, well, just give me the needle and I'll take a shot at it. You hadn't hit it yet. But anyway, when I went in today for them to draw the blood, I told the lady, I said, look, when I come, everybody struggles with getting blood out of my arm. But I said, if they'll do it right here on the back of my hand, I said, you can see that blood vessel right there really clear. And I said, it's almost always successful. They get it right there and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt my hand. And I would prefer that you do that. She said, oh no, I don't want to do that. I would much rather get it out of your arm. I'm afraid I'll make the back of your hand sore. I said, well, it usually doesn't. And I said, they usually have trouble. She said, well, let me look at your arms. And so she wrapped that thing around my arm. She went to feeling. She said, oh, that blood vessel right there rolls. Said, I know why they can't get it. Said, let me look at your other arm. And she started feeling it and messing and punching and poking. And she was doing this for about 30 seconds. And I was beginning to think, if you ain't found it by now, you ought to know you ain't going to find it. Well, it just so happened I moved my arm slightly. She said, oh, there it is. There it is. I should have just said, no, that ain't it. You do it in my hand. But she said, I got it right there. Don't move, don't move, don't move. She got that needle and stuck it in there. She got 1 drop of blood and it quit coming. And then she said, now, I hope this don't hurt. And she took that needle and was going like this with it. Well, it was too late to say it didn't hurt because it was done hurting. After a few seconds of that, she looked at me and she said, now I'm defeated. And I thought to myself, I didn't know drawing the blood was a game you could win or lose. I don't know how you've been defeated. But I didn't say nothing because what I wanted to do was slap her and say, you defeated all right. If you'd have listened to me and stuck me in the hand, it'd have been just fine. But I didn't do that. I maintained my cool. And she said, let me see your hand. And you know what? Went right in, got the blood. My hand's not sore. Wasn't no big deal. I surely wish she'd have won the first time and listened to me and not been defeated, because it'd have been a whole lot less painful for me. And my day would have been a little bit better.